Hello guys, this is Jendi once more and nitasema kama wale wazee wanachukuanga microphone wanasema leo sina mambo mengi, nitasema mambo mawili tu, and then anaongea for 1 hour. Alikuwa amesema tu aongei sana, kuna mambo mengi. Unajiuliza kama angekuwa anaongea for long angekuwa anaongea masaa ngapi? Kama hiyo kidogo tu ni 1 hour. So anyway guys, today I'm just happy that you are watching. God bless you for today, and I just hope that you guys are doing fine. Today is a blessed day, a day that God has made for us, a day that we've been given to accomplish what we started, what we did not accomplish yesterday. I don't know where to start, but there's so much that we need to learn from what's happening in life. Like I learned a lot from the reactions of people when Magufuli died. Like everyone is mourning. Kenyans are mourning, Tanzanians, almost everyone is mourning, saying how Magufuli was good, like everything. And on a math that I saw the other day, someone said, if people are indeed good, why don't we tell them? Why don't we appreciate them when they are alive? Why don't we let them know that, hey man, you're my nigga, I love what you do, you're amazing, you're awesome, you're a blessing, mazee, you are when msembigi. Like I always ask myself, why don't we appreciate them? Why don't we tell them that we appreciate what they do? Take an example. I, as Jendi, most people know me. People from social media know me. I have friends, maybe we don't talk daily. I have people that know me, and some are envious about me. And if I would die today, most of them will flood the social media with rest in peace Jendi, this and that, we loved you, you are the best actor, you're the best director, you did this, you did that. And yet no one tells me that today. So why would you appreciate me when I'm dead, and you don't appreciate me when I'm alive? What sense would it make telling others that Jendi was good, and you never told me that Jendi, you are good, Jendi is in this, you do perfectly? Because actually when you bless someone when he's on earth, that blessing goes with him, that blessing works with him, that blessing expands when he's still alive. But when I'm dead, why would you even say I'm not hearing anything? I can't even say thank you. So guys, let's appreciate the people we have in our lives, our friends, our families, and those people we consider as friends. And a while back I was talking about who is a real friend. There's a big difference between friendship and people you may know. People you may know are the kind of guys that you call friends mistakenly, but they are people you may know in quotes. In the real sense is that these people are just people like you meet, you talk once in a blue moon, and then whenever, like, they don't know what's your progress, how you're faring in life, they just hi, Like there are these people that you meet kwa barabara and then unamsalimia, then hiyo siku ndo utamtext. I know it has happened with sisi wanaume. Ukipatana na msichana ama uone kitu picha msichana amepost, ndo unaanza kumwambia hey mazee, long time mazee, you see. So I want you to differentiate between the people in your lives. Are they your friends or are they people you may know? People you may know, as I have said, are those people that are in your life but they're not committed to you, because actually having a friend, it's a bit expensive, because you need to check up on them, you need to know how they're faring, you need to understand how their life is, what direction life is taking them. So a friend is a person that you would invest in a lot. You would invest your time on them. A friend is a person that would be there for you when you need them. A friend is that person who would sacrifice themselves just for your sake. And a friend will always be there for you anytime, for better, for worse, because they are your friends. Your friend is the kind of person who would take your problem as their own problem and help out. And you would also take their problem as your own problem and help them out. But these people, you see, I have a lot of friends. Those friends that you would call them at your wedding, and only 2 of them would come. Those are not your friends. True friendship is only noticed or is known in times when you are going through some challenging moments that will define if they are real friends or they are people you may know. So know where to classify. Like, I was looking at my phone. I have almost 2,000 or 3,000 contacts on my phone, and then I was asking myself, these people, it's a mixture of friends, workmates, clients, family, and people I may know. Those are the people who we don't have a lot of impact in life. People who we don't talk anymore, but people who we speak from one time, or rather we never talk. I send them my links to my videos, they never watch. Some just comment like, it's wow, they have not even watched just to praise me. Like, that's not friendship. Friendship is not a hypocritical thing. It's not something that you would take for granted. Like, it would be better off if you have 2 friends, real friends, or rather 2 to 5 friends, who you would invest your time, invest your mind on, that they are your true friends. So when you think people are your friends, people you may know, kuna watu wanasemanga like kikulacho kinguoni mwako, and the people close to you are the people who destroy you so easily. And those are not your friends. Those are the people you may know. Those people tend to be close to you. Those people tend to act like friends. Those people will use your words to crucify you. Those people are going to destroy you any time, any day. So you need to differentiate between people you may know and friends. Those people who are in your lives because they want this, others in your life because they want that. So you need to differentiate them. Are they friends or are they people you may know? Remember, those people are important in your life. Just know that. People you may know are important in your life because they're the people who complete your life. Without them, things will never be the same. But also, friends make moments, but people you may know make your life worthwhile. So because I said that they are friends and there are people you may know, doesn't mean that you need to sideline those people you may know. Those people you may know are the people who challenge you, are the people who envy you, are the people who some of them are jealous about you. They're challenging you. Some want to be like you, like they're challenging you to be a better person. Like you need to have them, but place them as people you may know. Place friends as the friends that you know, and you clarify that if there's something I will talk with a person I may know, and there's something that I will talk with a friend. So guys, that's a lesson I learned from my mentor, and fourth, it applies to my life every time, every day. So as I was saying, let's appreciate people when we have time. Let's appreciate them. Whenever they would say thank you, tell them. If someone is beautiful, tell them you're beautiful. If someone has a good heart, tell them you have a good heart. If people are wrong, tell them you're wrong. Here and here, you have not been doing the right thing. Because friendship is all about correcting your friends. Tell them they're to the point. As I have done this thing for some time, and I produce some short films, and I send the link to people and tell them, please watch and give me feedback, give me a comment, tell me what you think. Some will just say it's wow, it's good, I love it. But in the real sense, life is all about growth. Whatever I'm doing, I need someone to tell me that despite what you're doing, there's something that you're doing it wrong. Because I know I'm not perfect, but I want people to tell me that I need real friends who would face me and tell me the truth, because life is all about correction. I want to be corrected because I want to grow. I don't want to be the person I was yesterday. I want to be a new person tomorrow so that I can be a better person. People who don't stand to be corrected are the foolish people the Bible talks about. And people who stand to be corrected and take the correction positively are the kind of people that the Bible says they are wise people, because they want to learn one thing about something that they didn't know, or what I thought was right is not right, so someone else can correct me, and that will elevate me to growth, to be a better person. Today I wanted to talk about attitude. Our attitudes are what determine who we are. Most of the time, the same attitude reflects who we will be in future. Take an example. If you have a poor attitude about life, you will have that bad mentality that this thing is not working. Then you may have a poor attitude that would limit you from achieving what you want. And today specifically, I'm talking about bad attitudes towards others, because I have come across people who have really bad attitudes. People who overreact over any situation. And somehow I feel that like people have attitudes that they need to manage from time to time. If you have bad attitude, it's not a bad thing to have a bad attitude, because maybe it's what you have grown with up to date. But as I was telling my friend, is that you don't overreact to situations that you're not even sure of. You don't react harshly, and don't act or don't make decisions when you're happy, and don't make decisions when you are so angry, because at that time you at a point where you will not make irrational decisions. If you are so happy, you're not going to make a good decision, because you might make a decision that you will regret after. When you are angry, you might make a decision that you will regret after. So it's a thing that we need to develop within ourselves, that we need to have an attitude that suits everyone. I understand that our attitudes should change from different situations. Like if I'm at if I'm at a certain place, a certain attitude would work well, then a certain attitude that would not work in a different situation. The environment you are determines the kind of attitude you have, the kind of attitude that you portray, and the kind of attitude that would attract the right people to come into your life. And the same attitude that you have could push them away. So it's good to always take charge of your attitudes. Those attitudes may make you an enemy of a person who was once close to you. Making a super decision, making rash decisions. Like, take an example. If I thought of pranking someone and then I told them a thing, then I wasn't serious about it, and before even I told them that I was pranking on them, they're so mad about it, they don't want to hear about it, and they're angry, they don't want to talk to me, and it was just a prank. So attitudes makes it easier for you to adapt to different situations. Like you need to be patient with people who are talking to you. The way they talk, like the wise always reasons much that they talk, and they always talk when they have the right words to portray. And you can always tell when people talk too much, they tend to offend so much. It's a simple assignment. People who talk much tend to offend too much. Maybe in a little bit, there's a one statement maybe they can say, and it can offend you. And yes, the 99% would be the 10% would be a good story, but that 1% can destroy everything. Because we are still human, we make judgments. Like, I can only imagine a person who have been your friend for years and does one single mistake, and then you tell them you're not my friend anymore, our friendship is over, just for one day, a single mistake. Remember, this person has been in your life for years, has been the best friend, like a brother to you for years, but today he has done one mistake and the friendship is over. What's that? What kind of generation are we trying to portray, or what kind of people are we trying to be? When you judge others, remember, you also make mistakes. And almost every day, you make a mistake to a fellow human or to God. And you also expect God to forgive you each and every time you make a mistake. But when someone wrongs you, you don't forgive them. You see, there's a simple thing that teaches us to be the people who we want to be. Like there's a song that I used to hear nikiwa mdogo ya Kikuyu, nilikuwa nasema oh, okay. Okay, nimesahau wenye kwa nenda. Gaida kale kokome bilira-ini utashaite ulana shaigeriage udulo takenda gwikwo menya ndukaneke mundu Ngai nĩarĩhanageria. Do not do to others what you would not want to be done to you. Do to others what you would want to be done to you. And I have another one ya Kikuyu. A friend of mine sang on my studio naitwa Stella. Alimba irimale rioreja ukejera muru wa thoguo abaga gwithima we wonekana waiganira tondu Ngai nĩ mũrĩhanĩria maũndũ na. So vile unafanyia watu wengine pia wewe jiulize, kama ingekuwa ni mimi ningekuwa nafanywa hivi, ningefurahia? Always place yourself in their shoes before you judge anyone. Place yourself in their shoes. Ask them, will these people be happy? Will they be happy with the decision that I'm making, or will the decision I'm making hurt them even more? Because if you create that kidonda ndani ya mtu and then you continue pressing that kidonda, you can only imagine ukiwa na kidonda and then mtu anakuja na press ama anakuja na kasindano na idunga hivi, you can only imagine that's pain. So whenever you judge anyone, put yourself in their shoes and ask yourself how they feel. Because I've always said this, that life is a journey and not a destination. We are all in a journey, and when that journey ends, we're in another world. We're not here. Only God knows where you go. So treat people right. Treat them right. Be there for them. Be good. Like, do things that are positive. Not do things because you feel like you are better off than others. We are not in a competition in this world. We are just struggling to make ends meet as life goes on. As I said in one of my videos, is that I met that mzee who told me, the Jendi or the George at your 70, what will he say about George at 30, George at 20? And I felt like those people that you see today ni wazee sana, si ndio? Unaona ni wazee sana, like, yes, they were once like you, the same exact age. That old man that you see today was once an energetic like you are, exactly the same age. If you are 30, 10 hours, 10 minutes, 13 seconds, they were once that age. And whatever you do today is a great reflection of what you will be tomorrow, or who you will be tomorrow. If you live your life doing good, it will always reflect to you when you are even old. If you live your life like you are in a competition, you are in your own world. When you are 70, when you are on your 80, life will offer a reflection of the same. So, guys, mine is just simple. Let's be good to others. Let's create an environment, a life that is conducive for others. A life where we live like family, we live like friends, we live like one body of Christ. Like, let's spread love each and every day, because it costs you nothing to spread love. Love is free. Love is the greatest commandment from God. And because it's free, it's just like the air that we breathe. God gives us free air to breathe. Just imagine. So if we spread love with the same immense that we spread hatred, imagine how life would be better, how life would be good. Just knowing that you're just honest, you're not hypocritical about other things, you're just being open with people, you're just like free with people. You know, like when you're walking at night, no one can attack you. If you are good, you're good at heart. If something happened to you today, that you're going to leave this world as a pure person, because no one knows his or her day. Your life may be 50 years, your life may be 100 years, your life may be 22 years, your life may be 30 years. Only God who knows that. No one knows the time, nor the hour. So, I'm not perfect, but we should all struggle and strive to be the kind of people that we want others to be to us, and the kind of people that we want to emulate to a generation that we are raising our children, and people who please God more than we try to please human. If Job tried to please people, he would have lost everything. But he did all he could to please God, because in only God should be pleased. Everything that we do, we should do everything that we know that we are pleasing God. We have done mistakes, but God is the key in every aspect of your life. God gives you everything. And before I come to a conclusion, there's something my mentor always told me, that when you see a successful person, people say they are Illuminati, they are using some juju. And he told me, if people believe that Illuminati or Satan has those money that those people have, what about God, who owns everything, heaven and earth? How much does he have to share to those people who are loyal to him? How much? God can bless you even with, I don't know. So when you see successful people walking around, don't just think they're Illuminati, they're using drugs, they are, you see, God blesses those he blesses, and God's time is always the best. Your time will come. If it's not my time, I'm not getting jealous about others, I'm not competing with others. I know that when the right time comes, God will bless me and God will do wonders to me. And in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, there is a time for everything. A time for everything. There's a time for everything. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 to verse 8. And it says, there's a time for everything, and a season for every activity under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to uproot. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to tear down, and a time to build. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones, and a time to gather them. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain. A time to search, and a time to give up. A time to keep, and a time to throw away. A time to tear, and a time to mend. A time to be silent, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace. So, there's a time for everything. So when the right time comes, everything will be fine. So this is Jendi, and once again, thanks for watching, and God bless you so much, and love you so much.